What is going on, everybody? It's NothingButSkillz, and today we're going to be showing you how to get all 8 masks from Warlords in New York. If you don't know, there were 8 new hunters added in this new update, and all 8 masks have been found. Now, if you go to your Warlords in New York base of operation, there are a place for all of these new masks, but there are a couple hooks that are still there that aren't taken. We have 4 new hooks, but I believe these have not been released. Well, they haven't been solved, and I just don't see these being released, as in the patch notes it showed 8 new hunters. So that's what I'm getting from this. So these are the 8 new masks in Warlords in New York, and if we ever get the other 4, I'll explain those later on. So enjoy. Let's dive into the first one. So the first mask we're going to be showing you is how to get the angel mask. So this is how you do it. So the first thing we need to do is we need to find 6 lion eyes. The first one is going to be right here at this resource area. So if you look where this resource area, just north of the control point, the vault, that is north of the White House, there is a resource area right here where it has food. So right here, there is a store. So we're going to go inside. It looks like it's an old restaurant. Once you go inside, there's going to be a refrigerator there. And as soon as we open up this refrigerator, a pair of lion eyes drop. So this is one of 6 that we have to get. So just remember that we do have to get 5 more, and you're gonna have to use these later on. The second set of lion eyes are going to be at this donut shop right here called the Donut Shack. I'm gonna show you where it is on the map right now. If you look right where I'm at, another food resource, you see where this control point is, New Venice? Right there. There is, just to the north of it, there's a donut shack. You guys have probably seen this before. If you've done any of the activities, a lot of them end up here. You're going to head all the way to the back. Go all the way to the back where you see how all his blood goes. And to your left, there is going to be a refrigerator. So this is going to be number 2 that you guys want to get. So grab these lion eyes, and there you go. Now you can get these in any order you want. Now the third set of eyes that you guys can pick up are going to be at a control point. Yes, they're going to be right here at the Riverside gas station. Now, I forgot I had my map on heroic when I was doing this. So instead of trying to clear this out solo, I was like, forget this. I'm just going to rush in there. So all I did is I rushed in there. I opened up the refrigerator, and then I grabbed the eyes. If you end up getting killed, then you have to go back, or you can just clear out the area. So the next set is going to be right there in that fridge. Now, if you died like I died and you didn't end up picking it up, just head back, run back in there, and grab it. You shouldn't have to do this. So honestly, you shouldn't have to do this if you do it on normal. This was heroic, so I didn't want to have to clear out that control point. So the next set of eyes are going to be located right here at this burger spot. Now, there is a safe house, the final safe house, which is located just south of us. And there's also a control point, which is going to be left to that. So this is just northeast of Grand Washington Hotel. Look at that. You have the fallen cranes, and then right here you have this food joint right here. This is the burger spot. Inside, of course, in another refrigerator, there is going to be another set of lion eyes. So we're getting close, guys. We're almost finished with all the lion eyes, and we're going to grab this pair right here. Now, the next set of lion eyes are located at this noodle bar. So you have District Union to our left, a stronghold. You'll have this water resource area right here, and it's on that same street right there. So on the street next to the water resources, across from it, so the water resources are right there, across from it, noodle bar, and in the back, of course, in the refrigerator, we're going to find our 5th set of the lion eyes. So yeah, so we're one step closer to heading to some statues, because these eyes are going to activate some statues for us. So we're going to grab this set right here. So pick up the eyes, and then let's go find our final set of lion eyes. Now, there is going to be another restaurant we have to head to, and this one is going to be located right here in Constitution Hall. So if you see where Ivory Tunnel control point is, in Constitution Hall, it's right here, right down the street. So if you have this one unlocked, you can fast travel there, run here, and there will be a restaurant. If you've never been in here, you got to open up the doors first, and in the back, we'll find a refrigerator, and then that'll be our 6th and final set of lion eyes. And then now we just have to go activate some statues. So now we're in front of the statue that we need to turn. You see that little lion statue right there? We need to activate this. So this is going to be located in Constitution Hall. You see where this Outcast key lockbox is? If you zoom in, you have DCD right here. To my left, I have the Nest control point, and it's right here. right here, right on this map. What you need to do is activate the line. Now this line is going to rotate, and when it rotates, it's going to show you where you need to go. So wherever it's facing is where we need to run. So we're just going to follow this line's field of vision. He's headed straight, and there's a line here. So then this is the second line we have to activate. Now these have to be done in order. Remember, you can do this on day or nighttime. That's really up to you. So now he turned left. So we're just going to follow this all the way down. Pretty much you just follow it a straight line. Just follow it all the way down, and you will end up running into all of the lines. This was pretty cool. The guys over on Reddit are crazy good at figuring this all out. We are getting close. Now the statue's going to be right above us. And then now we have to hit this one. So we just activated our third statue. So, you know, we should have 3 more. Now this one is faced all the way to the left. You see behind me. So we're going to follow this one. And this one's going to be a little bit of a jog. So just head straight all the way down. So we're actually going to have to go up these stairs right here. The line's going to be up to the top. You see it? There it goes. So there we go. Now we just have to go all the way up and then activate this line right here. Now this line's going to turn all the way to the left. So that means we need to head over this platform and then go to the opposite side of this. So as you continue running, you're going to know that you run into a mission area, right? Because there is a mission right here, DCD headquarters. What you need to do is go around it. So literally go around this, and it's going to be located right here. The statue's on the opposite side of this. So I'm just going to show you how to get to it. So we're going to cut through the main entrance. We're not going into DCD. You just cut through. Just follow this around. And I'm showing you this whole part because I know some people are probably going to get confused on exactly where it's at. But yeah, you just run all the way around, and we're almost there. We are almost there. It's going to be to the left. And if we keep going straight, just keep going straight on this road right here. Right in front of us, we have our statue. Once you interact with this is going to take us to another statue. So this one's turning us all the way to the left. And you see we went from one point to another. So if you're looking for this one might be a little confusing. Follow us all the way down, and it should take us to the final statue. Now this is going to be a little bit of a jog, so you might want to be ready for this one. You're going to have to run a little bit. Once I get to the location, I'll show you exactly where you need to be. It's going to be a plaza with a main statue on there. So keep going straight. And we should be coming up on it. Yep. So once you get to this little like small construction site here that never got finished, you'll start seeing like a burning fire, and you will see a statue here. Now this is where you guys want to be ready. So if you're going to do this with a team, if you're going to do this part all the way solo, this is when you want to get ready. So this is exactly where it is. You see where the haunted house is? Right here is the final statue. Now remember, you have to do these statues in order, and you can do this daytime, nighttime, however you want. Now what I did is I ended up calling in a friend so we could do this together to make sure that we can knock out this hunter. So as soon as you interact with the statue, the hunter will spawn. So you interact with them, the statue is going to turn in the direction that the hunter spawns, turns around, so get in cover, and the hunter will spawn right there. Now one thing I would recommend, don't do this on heroic. This was on heroic, and I don't know if the global modifier affects these. I know he did one-shot me though on this build, with this build, so I'm pretty sure that the global modifier was active for the hunter. So this was a heroic hunter, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but based on the global modifier and me summoning him in, we were able to drop him, just 2 of us. He did drop me once, but luckily I had my revive hive. If you are running any type of glass cannon build, always have a revive hive because it will save you in the long term. Now once I got up, he was able to mark him. He was running True Patriot, and then I was able to come around the other side. Now if you are using the gunner class, you have those foam grenades. That works really good. That's what we were using. If you want to use the new shock trap, you can also do that. But once you stick him with any type of foam grenade or shock trap. It should be easy. Just unload all the damage, and that's it. That is how you guys get the angel mask. The next mask I'm going to show you how to get is the camo mask. So if you're looking at getting this one, this is how you do it. So the first thing you guys need to do is head over to Space Administration HQ, and that's located right here at the bottom right side of the map. Now you're going to follow this road on the left side of the mission. We're not going into the mission. We're going to go to the left, and there's going to be a room in here. See this little doorway right here? We're going to run in this doorway, and right here there's going to be a panel for us to activate. So it's right in front of us. All we have to do is use this touch screen, and then lights go out. We see the red, and then we know, uh-oh, this must be the start of a hunter mask. So there you go. This is where you guys want to be, exactly where I just pinpointed. Now the next part is on the north side of the map, so we need to go there. So this is on the north side of the map. If you have the classified assignment, it's right next to it. Once we get to it, I'll show you. There's a construction site north of the map, just north of where we were, very north. So it's at this construction site. You guys probably already noticed where I'm at. There's a territory control that is taking over, but I don't want to mess with that right now. I'll clear it out before I have to do the next step. But everything we're gonna do is gonna happen right here. So we need to climb up here. There's a blue tarp on a box right there. So you're gonna get on that blue tarp, and then you're gonna go up. So the first thing we need to do here is press this button. So I'm gonna show you exactly where we are. So if you look at my pinpoint location, you see Grand Washington Hotel north of it. We see the Stronghold north of it. Exactly right here in downtown East. So it's in this open area. There is going to be a button we have to press. Once you press it, you can look at the lights in front of us. They start to flicker, right? And they're going in order. So we have to figure out how to turn these back on, so that way we can spawn the hunter. So you're gonna want to clear out the area if you have any bad guys like I did, and then we're gonna start the order right now. So you have to do these in order, and this all has to be done after 2100. If you try to spawn this before 2100 in game time, you won't be able to. Remember, you can go into your photo mode and do that, and that will allow you to hit that button up top. If not, you just have to wait. So we're gonna go to the first switch, which is gonna be down here on the left side. And this switch right here is going to activate the first set of lights. So there are a total of 6 lights we have to do. The next set is going to be right in front of me. So this is number 2. Number 3 is going to be to the right of this one. So this is number 3. Number 4 is going to be this one right here. And then number 5 is going to be way in the back corner. Now there are a few that you're not going to touch. So if you do touch those will reset it, and you have to start the lights all over. So this is 5, and then number 6 is where we originally were at, right? When we first started, the first one that was right next to us at the very beginning, that is number 6. You see it flickering, right? So as soon as we hit this one, this is going to make the hunter spawn. And the hunter spawns to the left of me, right? So he's gonna spawn right on the platform. There's only one hunter. If you have a pretty decent build, you should be fine. I'm running that crit chance, crit damage build that I unloaded on this channel 2 days ago, and it's most of you have probably seen it if you guys are subbed to my channel. So we're just gonna finish off this hunter. He really wasn't too hard compared to the other hunters. I don't know if I just don't know why. He just didn't seem like he was hard compared to the other hunters. I was able to beam him pretty quick, and it was that simple. But yeah, this is how you guys get the camo mask. The third mask we're going to get into is the divide mask. Now this one is probably one of my favorite ones to get, but this is how you do it. So the first thing you guys want to do is head to the waterfront control point. Now once you guys get here, we're going to head to a memorial that's just to, I want to say, the east. Yeah, just to the northeast, not too far from here, right where I pinpointed this exact location right here. So you see the waterfront control point. Now there's a generator directly behind me, and that generator is what you're gonna have to turn on. Now this must be done at night. I want to say probably 2100, around 2100. Look at if you go into photo mode, the top right, you can see what time it is. So all you have to do is run up to it. You're gonna see, and then it will be active. It will say turn on. If it doesn't say turn on, then you need to make sure you come back at a later time. We had to do this a couple times. after that, you want to head back to the waterfront control point. So after you guys hit this generator, head back to the waterfront control point. So I just wanted to show you the pinpoint location one more time. But head back to the waterfront control point, fast travel there, run back, whatever you need to do. And you need to have this one captured for you to be able to do this next part, because the next one is going to be inside the supply room. So this is the supply room when you capture it. So make sure you have it captured. If you do not have it captured, you'll not be able to get in here. In this back corner, you're going to see pickup, and there's a flag. So we're going to pick this up. There are 4 flags we need to pick up. So this is where it looks like on the map. It's in the supply room. Just remember that, in the supply room of this. The next one we need to head to is on the opposite side. So it's going to be on the pier. So not the one with the components. It's going to be directly across from us. So it's going to be this one right here. So you see the components. I wanted to show you that as a reference. The next one over is where you're going to be able to find this. So just head all the way through. You're going to cut through here. And just keep following this all the way down. Now follow this all the way around. As soon as you come through the gates, just stay on the far right side, and you're gonna come up to some like an area that looks like it has like dumpsters, like just a bunch of trash all over the place. And just search this area, and it's gonna be on your left-hand side. It should be right around here. There you go. So I'm gonna pinpoint this for you, and this is flag number 2. So you want to pick this up. That's what it looks like. And then the next one we're going to be doing is going to be next to a control point. So we already captured this control point. I recommend Celebration Hotel, capturing that control point and then fast traveling there. There's going to be a building right next to it. So make sure you guys do that. Now once you get here, the door that you need to get into is going to be locked. So you need to shoot it from the bottom. It's a little hard to see because it's so dark, but if you come out of this area right here, and you look up, there is going to be a lock on this door. So one of the guys already got in there, but we shot the lock on this door first. You got to shoot it. And then to get up there, just head all the way around to the left. You'll see just right there. Come back up. There's going to be a little platform for you to get up. Climb up here. Go around. And this door that's usually closed right here, so right next to the blinking light, is now open. And right in the corner, right here, you see the other flag. Pick up. And that is number 3. So now we just have 2 more flags to pick up. And this is the exact location where it's at. The next one you want to do, you want to fast travel to the food bank. So fast travel there. And as soon as you fast travel, you're going to come right outside. And then it's pretty simple. So just take the rope out. So we're coming out of the safe house. Take the exit that you can take the rope out. And then take a right. Sorry, a left. So right here. Once you come out, right in front of us is where we want to be. So there's going to be an area, if you've ever been to this area, the water is always flooded. And I came to this area multiple times. I just didn't know what to do. So I already pushed this button. I already knew how to do this. I knew how to get the loot in there. But right in the corner, there's going to be the final flag that we need. So this is the 4th flag, the final flag. And now we just have to go back to the memorial where we were. Now, once you get back to where that generator was, you probably noticed there was already flags in that area, right? There are flags in that area. So you need to interact with each pole and raise the flags that we picked up, because there are 4 flags and there are 4 poles without flags. So go to the poles that don't have the flags on it, and then it's going to say raise flag. As soon as you raise it, you'll see the flag going up the pole. And then you have to do it 4 more times. Well, 3 more times, sorry, because there's 4 flags. That's 2. There's 1 right there. And then we have 1 more flag to do. There you go. So we have all the flags up now. Now we just have to hit the generator. As soon as you hit the generator, get ready, because you know what's about to happen. So you hit the generator. And there you go. And look what just happened. The hunter spawns. We end up just blasting them with grenade launchers. And it was that simple. That's how you get this mask. If you guys are looking for the Divide mask, this is how you get it. Let's dive into the next one. The next two masks we're going to get into is the Weirdo mask and the Drama mask, and how you get these two masks at one location. So the first place we need to go to is a Christmas market. It's New York City, when the whole virus happened, it was during Christmas, so there's still Christmas market up. Now, just north of Last Stop and just east of District Union, there's a Christmas market right here where I'm pinpointing. You're going to come in through here, and then right where it says Bar and Grill, there's going to be a present here. So what you want to do is open this present. So when you open this present, you will get a generator key. Now you need to get 2 generator keys to get to the next step. So the next key for the generator is going to be located just south of the White House. There's another big, huge Christmas market that's run down there. And there's going to be this present right here. So if you see this nutcracker, he's at an angle. There's a present. I'm just trying to show you general location. So let's go scope in. So if you look, DCD headquarters, this is exactly where you want to be. And there's a nutcracker at an angle, and you'll see open present. This is where you're going to get the second key. So now we have 2 generator keys, and now we need to head to the generators. So the generators are going to be located right at this holiday market. Like I told you, it's a whole Christmas theme, so we're at another holiday market, and I'm going to pinpoint you where you need to be. Now, where everything's going to happen is right here at the Museum of Art, the Manning National Museum of Art, and it's the big, huge building. It's hard to miss. We do have the 2 nutcrackers. So the 2 nutcrackers, if we look at the map, we're in Judiciary Square, and we're just south of District Union Stronghold. And then look right here, this building right here. So this is where we need to be. There's going to be a generator to our right, and then a generator directly across from us that we have to activate. Now the thing about this, you have to do these at night. The first 2 keys you can pick up anytime, but the generators do have to be at night. That's 2100 in-game. So if you go to photo mode, you can always look at the top. You see we're at 2055. So by the time I get over here, it's going to be 2100. So to press this one, you need to hop over the generator. You can either go around or you can hop over the generator. So just hop over the generator. You're going to see me do it right now. You can go around if you want, and then hit turn on. So once you turn it on, you're going to go directly across. Now the second one you're going to turn on is going to be the one with the little electronics box. So you're going to turn on right here. And then we have to follow the cable. You see there's a yellow cable. We're going to follow this all the way around. We're going to pull the lever. And you start hearing some static. So it looks like something's about to power on. We're going to go to the other generator. There's another yellow cable. So we're going to follow this around. Pull it. There you go. And now we're going to jump over. And then now we're going to head to the center. So the platform in the beginning, you see this there's a switch right here. As soon as you hit this switch, get ready, because this is when the hunters are going to spawn. Now I ended up doing it with the same 3 guys that I did the other mask with. It's just a little bit easier to do. And I still went down a couple times because I was running a glass cannon build. And these hunters really hit. So they spawn directly in front of you. Ooh! And they almost dropped me with those seekers. Doing this in a group really helps out, because if you do go down, they can pick you up. If these hunters like to disrupt your skills, so if you go down, this just helps you working in the team. So I really recommend you doing this in team. Now these hunters do hit hard, and I was running glass cannon on this build, so I just had to be really careful. But they're pretty easy to get as long as you guys focus them. If you have enough DPS, they're really about DPS and just being in some type of cover. But look how fast he was able to drop. And I am running that crit chance build that I showed you guys in the previous video. But we head all the way over. There's one more. One of our guys did die. So we're going to hit this one together as a squad. And he almost drops me. You can see how fast they're eating through my armor. And that's because they hit hard, right? They hit hard no matter what. And since I am running glass cannon, I take 50% more damage. So these hunters are no joke. But when I do put out my DPS, look at this. Look how much armor I'm eating through them. And then I ran out of ammo. And there we go. We were able to finish them off. And that's it. That's how you guys get this mask. That was the drama mask. And then we just have to go back and collect. we have to go back and collect the Weirdo mask. So this is how you get both of those masks. And now we're going to get into our next mask. The next mask we're going to get into is the carbon mask. This one is actually pretty cool, but there is something that you guys need to know. There was a little issue with this one, but I'll explain it in the video. So the first place you need to go to get this mask is this underground tunnel right here, right? So we have the campus, then we have Toxic Alley, and then right next to it there is a tunnel. So you want to get into this tunnel, go down the tunnel, and then follow this all the way down. And then at the end of this tunnel, we're going to take a right. So once you get to this part, keep going down, and once you can make your first left, well, once you have like this little area right here, this is where you want to get. You're going to see this little box. So this box is what you need to shoot. Now, if you get to your map and that box is black, you might have to do one or two things. Either find a friend who his map has the yellow box, or what I did is I had a level 30 account that hadn't gone to New York City yet. I logged on that account, had my friend log on his, and then came. Now the next box we need to shoot is this box all the way down this tunnel, and you're going to see that yellow box right there. So that's two boxes. Then you're going to follow this red doorway all the way through here. So just run through here, and we're going to go directly across where that doorway is over there. So just make your way all the way around. So like I was telling you, if you have a level 30 account that hasn't made it to New York City and is still in DC, you can log on that account, go there, see if there's a yellow box, invite your friend, log out, and log into your other account. So I used my alternate account, and my alternate account hadn't gone to New York. I don't know if there's some kind of glitch with once you take your character to level 40, sometimes that box doesn't work, but I'm just letting you know that that is what you need to do. Now once you make it all the way through this door, you're going to make it to this tunnel right here, another bars, and there is going to be a yellow box for us to shoot way in the back corner. So you need to shoot that box. So this is the third yellow box. Turn around and head back the other way. Go all the way down. You're going to pass a key box on your left, a red door light. Keep going, and you're going to take a little right here, and the next box is going to be up in the corner. So those are all the boxes that you have to shoot. There's 4 total boxes. Those are the 4 locations. Now you're going to make your way back into that main room that had that we had to cut across to get to this side. So cut back into that room. Now once you come up top, there's going to be this window that has like a flashing light. You see it? So it's flashing. You want to make your way all the way through. And just stay on the left side, cut across. And inside this room, there's going to be something for us to do. It's going to be right here. Yep. So you see it's flashing light. It's going to say interact with the lever. Now, once you do interact with this lever, you're going to get a boss that spawns. The lights are going to go out black. This is kind of scary once you get here. And then once you do this, you get a big heavy in there. Just melt him. And then once you finish him off, go pick up his loot. Now, in his loot, he's going to have a ticket for you. It's going to be the After Dark's museum ticket. If you look at it right there, it says National Building Museum ticket, and that is the After Dark's building. So we need to fast travel all the way across our map and head to this building right here. Right here is where we want to go. Now once you arrive to this building, if you go to the opposite side, you're going to see this little sign that says New York City After Dark's sign. This is the door that will open for you. Now there's a side mission you need to do. That's why this door isn't open. There's a side mission you need to do. So I'm going to show you where this side mission is. So just north of where that entrance that we have to get to, right? Just north of it, right here, there's going to be a side mission. Look where I'm pointing. So you see where I'm located, where this player is located. You're going to cut through this building. Just make your way through. We already grabbed the side mission, but I'm going to show you where you're going to grab it. Go up this rope. If you've already done the side mission, then you don't have to do this part, but you need to do this side mission for that to open up. So once you make it up, just cut through these buildings, and these 2 people right here, if you don't grab the side mission, you'll be able to interact with them. So as soon as you interact with them, if you look on the map, there is a side mission waiting for us. And the side mission, look where it's going to point us. So that's where the side mission is, right here. And then now, just south of us, look, it's the entrance to that museum. And this is where you can spawn the hunter. So what you're going to do is you're just going to go down and just run south. Now, like I told you, this side mission, if you've already done it, then that door might already be open. If you haven't done this side mission, because it's a secret side mission that won't pop up, the mission giver has to give it to you. And this was done on a new account, right? Because I told you I had to use my level 30 account to spawn. I brought in my friends, I left and I rejoined them, and then we were able to do it on this account. I'm pretty sure that they're going to fix this, and having to use your other account shouldn't be an issue. But right now, having somebody whose account isn't glitched or just using your level 30 alternate account will work for sure. Now just follow this all the way down. Once you get to the front of this, you have to do part of the side mission. Now once you get to the front of the entrance, now you're going to see the door looks open, right? But you have some enemies you need to clear. Missing wired scavengers. Remember, if you've already done this side mission, then you don't have to do this. But if you haven't done this side mission, like on my new account, I didn't do this side mission, so I had to clear out these guys. So we're just going to clear out these guys, and then we'll head inside. Just a couple more. And there we go. So everything's clear, right? So now we can go inside the door. We're going to open door, and now we finally can head on in. So follow this all the way around and make it through to the next area. Once you get to the next area, this is where you're eventually going to be able to spawn the hunter. But the first thing you need to do is clear out this general area right here. You don't have to finish the full side mission. Finishing the full side mission is not a priority. You don't have to do that. I recommend finishing it after you get to Hunter Mask. But whether you have to do it now or you do it later, it's up to you. If you already finished it, then you can just wait a second, and then I'll show you exactly where you need to be. So just make sure you clear out the area. We are almost done. And right here where it says find John, this is where you can start the hunter part. So there's a computer right here. This computer is going to spawn the hunter. So instead of continue on with the mission, all we're going to do is interact with this computer. So let your teammates know if you're doing this by yourself. At this point is when you guys need to know there will be a hunter to spawn. So I'm going to use the keyboard. Now once you kill him, he should drop you the carbon mask. So now we're at mask 6 and we just have 2 more to go, and let's dive into those. So the mask we're going to be showing you how to get is the drip and the cycle mask. Yes, those are going to be the 2 new masks, well the final 2 masks of these 8 masks we're going to show you. So we're going to start this off just to give you guys a reference point. If you guys go to the gate control point, right, the gate control point, and then you see Canal Street right here, you're going to follow this street all the way down. Just keep going down. On the left hand side, you should see some Christmas lights in between 2 streets. This is how you guys know you guys are on the right path. You see on the top left, the Christmas lights. Just keep following this all the way down. You see the jewelers, keep going down. And as you make your way down the street, just ahead, you should see there's going to be a laundromat right here, UDBG, right? So this is going to be a laundromat that you need to go into. Let me show you on the map. So we see the gate control point right here. Perfect. You're going to interact with this door. Continue on through here. So once you get into the next room, you'll see a bunch of washing machines. Now on the second row, there's going to be one that's going to be labeled 23. So you want to interact with that. Now the light should flicker black, and then it should go red, and then you know, okay, I activated this part. So you see it's red. Now what you need to do is head over to a safe house. So you're gonna head to the residential building safe house. Now once you're there, you're gonna run right outside the doorway, and right outside there's going to be, it looks like a garage place. So we're right here, we're heading out of the safe house, and then you're gonna have the window right here. You're gonna jump out, and then straight ahead we have the garage right in front of us, right? So it's hard to miss. Right next to the school buses, there's a garage unit right here. You're gonna head to the other side. Now a little hint to let you guys know that you guys are in the right direction. You see all the flickering lights? Kind of gives it away a little bit, right? So you can actually just jump over this. There's going to be a door to the left that we need to get into, but we need to jump over this right here. On the back side, there's going to be a little yellow box for us, right? You see it right up there? Just shoot it. And now we're going to jump back over. You can finish these guys off if you want, if you guys have guys that spawn there, but don't worry about that. You see a little yellow line? That means that we can jump over this side. And then we're going to continue through This door is open now. See the flickering light. You're gonna go all the way to the back, and there will be a fuse for you guys to open up. So you're gonna interact with this. There you go. And then the lights went off. So now we need to go back to that laundromat that we were at, right? So where we first started off. So once you make your way back into the laundromat, remember the same room that we were at originally, right here is where the laundromat is, in case you guys forgot. You're gonna go right back into this room, and we need to interact with the panel on the back. Now there's gonna be a panel that you can throw a fuse box. So just interact with it, and then it's gonna allow you to place that fuse in there, right? Now we're gonna go back to the washing machine that says 23, and then as soon as we interact with it, it's gonna drop a key for us. Pick up the key and then head up the stairs. So pick up the key, head up the stairs. And then you see the rooms are labeled 21, 22, 23. Hit 23, and then you're gonna come over here, and right on this wall, you're gonna see it says it has some coordinates, right? So this is pretty much the coordinates of where we need to go. We're gonna interact. There we go. For the next part, we're gonna leave out this doorway, and we're just gonna follow this road down this pathway. So we're gonna take a left up here. So this is the main entrance where we first came in, and we're gonna go down this road. I just marked that, but we're gonna take a right once we get down there, and I'll give you a better pinpoint location once we get there. So just follow this all the way down. Now once you get to your first street, you're gonna take a right, and if you look up top left, you see that flickering light? That's exactly where we need to be. We're gonna take a left on that road right here. So just look at the flickering light, the billboard, cut in here, and then above us, there's going to be a little rope for us to shoot. If you notice now in the Division 2, in Warlords, New York, there's a bunch of these around, so you gotta shoot it. It's gonna drop the rope down, and then we're gonna head on up. Now we're gonna continue down these stairs right here. Go down the ladder, run across this. You can push down these panels right in front of you, and this is where you're just gonna follow this all the way to the end. So just keep going across. We're gonna jump. There we go. Run on up. Keep going, jump over this. You can grab the loot. Now this door right here, for us to get in this door, we have to open it up. But the only way to open it up is to shoot the panel. There is going to be a panel behind us. Grab the loot while you're here. So follow this. Keep looking. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Right here. There it is. Just shoot it. There you go. So it's going to open up a door. Now once we go inside, all you have to do is head to the other room. There's going to be another room in here. Now, if you've been looking for one of the shade techs that you haven't found in this area, it's in this room right here. So that's another thing you can grab. Now, in this room is where we need to be. It says, you see the little sign? It says, come a little closer, right? There's flickering light. And then there's a burnt body, right? So once you go over the body, it's going to interact. And then we just need to leave this room right here. So then you're gonna, once you interact with the body, whether you do it solo or with a group, jump out the window, go down, and then jump down. There you go. And then you're just gonna run all the way around. There are gonna be some burning buildings just down the street. I'm gonna pinpoint it for you. You see this big building right there? It's a high rise. It's been burning the whole time in New York City. So we're going straight there. I'm telling you guys, do this in a group, guys. Do this with more than one player. I tried doing this solo, and they ended up hacking my drones. They ended up killing me. It was just a nightmare. And then the thing about it is, once you do die, you have to find another group to do it. So if you don't do it in time, the hunters will despawn. That's another thing. So if you die, you have to find another group to do it with. So you have to do it on their session, right? So each person can do it on their session, and it should work. But if you do it on your session, you won't ever be able to do it on your session, at least right now. Now, once you get over to these buildings right here, there's going to be another body we're going to interact with. Just make sure your team is together. Like I said, I did it once by myself. It sucked. Now, we were lucky enough. There was a hostage situation going on right here. So they ended up helping us out with the hunters. Like they'll fight the hunters too. They don't like the hunters. So that kind of helped us out a little bit. So we didn't engage. We didn't clear this out. We left that there. And then we waited for our guys to get together. Now there's right here in front of us, you'll see a dead body. And then you just have to interact with that dead body. So I'm going to let my teammate interact with them. So he interacted with them. So we backed up. And then 2 hunters will spawn. So one of the hunters is up there with the guy up top. So we were able to sneak up on the hunter because the hunter was fighting the Rikers that were over here. So he's shooting him in the back. There we go, we're just putting out damage. He's almost dead. Having more than one person, see, because a lot of times what happens is when you try to fight him by yourself, you die. And then this one drops the first mask. This one was the Camo Mask. And then we had one more hunter we had to kill. And the second hunter is going to drop the other mask. So just make sure you guys do this. Now I'm going to tell you that for some reason, the hunter, the first time we did it, he despawned on us. So I had to do this 3 times. The first time I died. The second time we killed one hunter and then the other one despawned because I think we just took too long or we had to do it within a certain amount of time. But we were able to kill both of them after 2 times. What we did is we had to go to one of the guy's session, then we switched sessions, then we jumped to the other guy, and then we just kept switching over and over. But that's how we were able to kill them. They do heal up, so get ready for that, and they do hit really hard. So that is something that you guys need to really we all ran some different builds. I ran Ace's SVD build with a Reviver Hive and a Chem Launcher. One of the other guys run a Shock Trap. Another guy was just running somewhat of a skill build. But these hunters, they do disrupt your skills and they do hack your skills. So when you're trying to do this alone, that's what's really tough. But in a group, it's not hard at all to do. Just keep pushing them. If you can separate the 2 hunters, that definitely helps out, so you don't have to worry about one shooting you in the back. But if you look right here, we only have a couple more shots. I ran out of bullets because he took so many bullets. He's starting to die. He only has a little bit left. And there we go. We get our second hunter mask drip. Now both hunters will drop a key. If they don't drop a key, when you head back to the base of operation and you leave the session and you go back into your own session, there should be a key dropped right in front of the box. So you should get your second off-white key. But that's how you get all 8 new hunter masks in one video. Here you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions about how to get any of these masks, use the comment section down below. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button, turn notification bell on, so when I release my next video, you guys get notified. I will see you guys in the next Division 2 video. But until then, nothing but skills out.